right, boys, so I researched all 5 games on the slate for February 22nd to bring you exactly what you need to know. Let's get into it.
It's bad.
First game we have Suns at Bulls. So the total's sitting at 239, and the Suns are -4. So power rankings, Suns are 26th, Bulls are 24th. Take that with a grain of salt. Pace of play, you can see a big advantage in the Bulls. They rank 3rd. Suns are 24th, not as good. Offensive efficiency, Suns are 10th, Bulls are 21st. So the Suns are doing more with the ball when they have it. Both teams are pretty bad in defensive efficiency. Suns 27th and Bulls ranking 26th. Now on to the offense versus defense portion. So you can see the Bulls bad on points, rebounds, assists, and three-pointers. They are bottom 5 in almost every single category over there. On the other hand, you have the Suns, who are middle of the league for points. They're bottom 6 for rebounds, 11th for assists, so that's their strong suit, and middle of the league for three-pointers. Now, the Suns' defense and the Bulls' offense, they rank 20th for points, their defense points allowed, and the Bulls' offense is 10th. So there's an advantage in the Bulls' court there. Rebounds, Suns 23rd, Bulls are 7th, so that's good for the Bulls offense. Now assists, Suns middle of the league, they're at 16. The Bulls are 8th, so they got them beat there as well. Their offense isn't too bad, definitely way better than their defense. 3 points is their strong suit right here. The 3 points attempted, 2nd in the league, and 3rd in the league for three-pointers made. On the other hand, Suns defense, middle of the league, defending the three-pointers. And you could see their defense, but their defense being pretty bad, the Bulls and the Suns defense being middle of the league, that's why the total's so high. Now over here you have the lineups for this game, projected lineups. These are just expected from RotoWire. Shout out. Key injuries, you got Williams for the Bulls, he's out. And because of that, you're going to see Desumnu and Williams. If Desumnu is going to play, there's some speculation whether he will or not. Check lineups closer to games so you can get a better view what's essentially going to happen there. If Desumnu's out, then Buzelis is going to definitely benefit. He's going to see more playing time. Looking at some of these stats, I'm just going to highlight a few of them. You can take a screenshot if you want to bet, but definitely Giddey, Booker, and Durant. Giddey for rebounds and points, Booker for threes, points, look for those lines, and Durant for assists, but fade him on his threes. But that might not be such a smart move because you see over here, Bulls defense against threes, 29th against three-point attempts. So use your judgment on that. Look at trends definitely, and other stats outside of this. Other than that, nothing crazy about this game. Let's go to the next one. Nets at 76ers. So the 76ers are getting 9.5 on this game. And you can see their power rankings. Nets are 22nd, 76ers are 23rd, kind of neck there. Take that with a grain of salt once again. Pace of play, both of these teams are bottom 3. Offensive efficiency, Nets are bottom 5, and 76ers aren't much better. Defensive efficiency, Nets look decent in that, middle of the league. 76ers are 24th. Now on to the Nets offense against the Sixers defense. So Nets can't stop nothing. Nets can stop anything. 29th in points allowed, essentially. 27th in field goal percentage allowed. Or, sorry, that's their offense. So 29th in points scored, 27th in field goal percentage there. Whereas the 76ers defense, 15th, middle of the league, and last for field goal percentage. Rebounds, the Nets offense doesn't really rebound. They're second least, or they're 29th for rebounds. And 76ers are almost middle of the league, 18th for rebounds on the defensive end. Assists, they're both neck and neck, 24th, 23rd, nothing crazy there. Now, down to the Nets defense and the 76ers offense, the Nets have a clear advantage in points. Their defense does, at least. And kind of ties into defensive efficiency being 16th up there. 76ers bottom 5 in points scored, their offense, and rebounds as well, and also assists. Their offense is not producing much on that side. Whereas the Nets defense, 7th in rebounds allowed, and 21st in assists, nothing crazy there. but they are fourth in 3-point attempts and eighth in 3 points made. So that's not too terrible, whereas the 76ers offense, or 3 points allowed, I should say, and whereas the 76ers offense is middle of the league, less than that, not too great. Now, if you're looking up here, here's the projected lineups. Once again, from RotoWire, you got a few injuries on the 76ers side. Surprisingly, not to see Joel Embiid on that list. We're going to start out with some defense here. So Brooklyn allows the least rebounds to shooting guards, who we're projecting to be Grimes tomorrow. And they also allow the Philly allows the most points to Johnson, or point guards, and most 3 points to point guards, and fifth most rebounds to small forwards, which is going to be Williams. So some injuries and who that's going to affect. Keon Johnson and Killian Hayes should see more playing time in Russell's absence. And Jared Butler, Quentin Grimes, and Ricky Council could see more playing times coming off the bench, with Edwards, Gordon, and Lowry all projected to be out for this game. Now, on to the next game, Lakers-Nuggets. So, Lakers are at Nuggets. The total sitting at 239. So kind of a total. Look for points and assists in this game. Nuggets are getting -6.5 at home. Lakers rank 11th in power rankings. Nuggets are 5th. Not super surprised to see those numbers. Pace of play, Lakers are bottom of the league. Nuggets are 6th. That's an huge advantage there. Offensive efficiency, though, Lakers are decent at doing something with the ball when they have it. Nuggets are even better, though. 2nd in the league, and makes a whole lot of sense. So defensive efficiency, nothing crazy to see there. Lakers 14th, Nuggets. Now it gets interesting when you look at Lakers offense versus the Nuggets defense. So Lakers are 15th, middle of the league for points. Nuggets are 23rd, their defense for points allowed, 13th for field goal percentage. And the Lakers are an impressive 6th in the league for field goal percentage. Now their rebounds, 26th, their offense rebounds, not great. Nuggets 4th in the league for their defense rebounding. Now when you're looking at assists, it's almost flipped, where you have Lakers offense 13th in the league for assists, and the Nuggets dead last for assists. And 3-point attempts 25th. Neither team looking great there. So the Lakers defense versus the Nuggets offense, you're going to see they're 12th in points allowed and 17th field goal percentages allowed. And Nuggets are 3rd. Their offense is 3rd, and they are 1st in field goal percentage. Now looking at rebounds, the Lakers defense is 11th in the league for rebounds allowed, and the Nuggets offense is 4th. So on both sides of the ball, they kill it on rebounds. They get a lot of rebounds. Assists, the Lakers defense 24th, Nuggets 1st. So definitely look for Nuggets, players on the Nuggets getting assists, take other things into account, stats, trends. And with a high total of 239, great value. As long as you see value tomorrow in the players' hands, then definitely consider taking some of those props. 3-pointers made, Nuggets offense is dead last, and the Lakers defense is middle of the league. So I don't know what to do with that information. Here's some the projected lineup for tomorrow. Some injuries. Kleber, he's been out for a minute, I think. Watson is out, though. And, on to the next. Rockets at the Jazz. So the Rockets are getting 8.5 away. And Rockets rank 6th in the power rankings. Jazz ranked 28th. Pace of play, neck and neck, 13th for the Rockets, 16th for the Jazz. Offensive efficiency, again, neck and neck, 15th and 17th for the Jazz. Defensive efficiency, you have top 3 team in the Rockets and the last in the league for the Jazz, 30th. So Rockets defense should be able to stop Jazz fairly well. Now on to points. So Rockets offense versus the Jazz defense, 17th, 27th. Nothing crazy. Both bottom 6 field goal percentage. Rebounds, both are pretty well. You got the Rockets at 1st and the Jazz at 6th. Jazz defense at 6th and the Rockets offense at 1st. And both are pretty bad at assists. So Rockets offense is 30th, last in the league for assists, and the Jazz defense is 26th for assists. Now, I would say mismatch. Here comes a mismatch, but it's not even much of a mismatch. You got the Rockets are 22nd in the league for 3-point attempts and 27th for 3 points made, whereas Jazz defense 30th for three-pointers attempted allowed, and then 3 points allowed, 29th. So last and then second worst in the league for that. Now onto the Rockets defense versus the Jazz offense. Here comes a lot of advantages on this side. So points allowed for the Rockets, they're 6th in the league, and they're 5th for field goal percentages allowed on that side essentially. The Jazz offense, worse than middle of the league, 18th for total, 20th for field goal percentage. Rebounds, they're both top 10. So Rockets defense is 8th. Jazz offense is going to be 6th. Assists, the Rockets are 1st. Their defense is 1st in assists allowed. And the Jazz offense is 6th or 18th, 18th for assists. So big advantage, the Rockets defense there. And if you're looking at pointers, so 3-point attempts and 3 points made, Rockets are at, their defense is at 2nd, both of those. Jazz, 8th and 10th, their offense. So nothing too crazy there. Here's the projected lineup again. Injury, you got Van Vliet. He's been out for a little bit. He's still questionable to return. If he does, he might be on a slight minute restriction. Not sure. So Colin Sexton also, same thing with him. And if he's not playing tomorrow, you can expect Collier and Michalika to see increased minutes. So couple main points is Houston the least threes to centers and the least points to centers. And then the Jazz allow the least rebounds to Thompson, essentially. Amen, Thompson. So on to the next game. Hornets at Blazers. So total sitting at 222. Blazers are getting 5 at home. Power rankings, Hornets are 19th. Blazers are 14th. Take those with a grain of salt. Pace of play, both are kind of neck and neck. 21st, 13, both of those teams. Offensive efficiency, both pretty bad. Hornets are 28th and the Blazers are 26th in the league. Defensive efficiency, Hornets are a little bit better there, 13th, and the Blazers are 23rd. Now looking at the Hornets offense versus the Blazers defense. The Hornets offense, 28th in points scored, 30th in field goal percentage. Terrible, absolutely terrible. Blazers are sitting 19th for points allowed, 24th for field goal percentage. Not crazy better, but it's definitely not as bad as the Hornets. Their offense isn't producing. However, their offense is 5th in rebounds, and the Blazers defense is 14th in rebounds allowed. So there's an advantage there. The Hornets, however, 26th for assists, and the Blazers defense 14th. So kind of a mismatch. However, I like the rebounds mismatch a little better. 3-pointers. So both these teams are, the Hornets offense is both pretty good. Blazers defense good defending 3-pointers. Hornets offense good at making 3-pointers. They're sitting at 5th in 3-pointer attempts and 13th for 3-pointers made. While the Blazers are 3rd in 3-point attempts, their defense, and 6th in 3-pointers made. Now looking at the Hornets defense versus the Blazers offense. So nothing too crazy here. The Hornets defense is top 15, so still not great. 11th in points allowed, 14th in field goal percentage. The Blazers offense bottom 8 in total points and field goal percentage, 25th and 23rd. Now the rebounds for the Hornets, their defense 17th, worse in the middle of the league. Blazers aren't much better, 22nd. The assists, the Hornets defense are 13th. The Blazers offense is 27th, so they don't rebound often on offense. Now looking at 3-pointers on this end, Hornets defense, Blazers offense, much the same. Hornets defense is 24th for 3-point attempts, 11th for 3-pointers made. 3-point attempts for the Blazers, 21st, and 24th for 3-pointers made. Now when looking over here at the projected starting lineups, Okogie is out for the Hornets, Ayton's out for the Blazers. So Klingon has been seeing increased playing time in Ayton's absence. He's been absent for a little bit, so he's going to continue to see more of that playing time. And some stats here, Charlotte allows the least points to Kamara, 2nd most rebounds to Green, right? So, yeah, and then the 4th least to Green. Guys, if you enjoyed this, please like, subscribe. We post NBA cheat sheets on X every single day, overs and unders for completely free. So if you want all those sheets, go over there, join almost 7,000 other people, and follow us. Heisenbets 777. Hope you enjoyed.